What up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today's a little bit different. I will be showing you a trail of mine in an island called Thormanby, as you can see around here, and I've said before. So today we're going to be showing you what's here. I've built this last summer. We did not catch it on video, but now I'm here to try and show it to you. Here's the sign for it. It's kind of bad. I'm probably gonna fix it later. I'm as new to this as you guys are, so I'm just excited to see how bad it's grown over the winter and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so here we go. There's the sign right there. It comes off this road here and it goes down. A lot of debris on the trail was really nice last summer, but not anymore. I showed a big long essay basically about how to do it. Really waterlogged, don't really see it anymore. It's called a straggler. Basically, you have to ride up onto this, which is actually gold if you dig through this. But unfortunately, it's the winter took it over. But then you go across the skinny over here, the hobbyback foot, go across and drop off. I'm probably going to be making the start the entrance on it easier because it's pretty difficult. Other than that, it's pretty good. The roots are a lot more exposed now, so there's gonna be a lot of fixing up there. But yeah, and over here you can see the first difference. A lot of logs on the trail. It's supposed to be really nice to go around through there, but yeah, I guess the tree or something fell. Probably that one right there. Yeah, but anyways, you just keep on going through here. You have a teeter totter that I made. So you just it's pretty easy, straightforward. Go down, and look at this tree. Holy crap, we gotta fix that. Probably turn to lumber or something like that. That'd be fun. Anyways, you continue on. Here's an actual wood feature right here, where you just ride on up. You get a lot of speed. You go up and you roll down, which is that tree right there. Hit that, which is probably why it's broken like that. Here you go. There's a berm right here that's been exposed and destroyed. And then this right here is another tree that's crossed over the path. Would be good for lumber. Maybe a skinny. That'd be kind of fun. Like that right there. I could probably saw that. Make it cool. Anyways, a little bit of gnarly section right here against the. Right against it right there. So yeah, so then you go up here. This part looks a little bit better than before. Where you just ride down, you get a little speed, sure, huck off that. I'll probably have to cut off this whole thing right here and we make the jump right there just to give us more speed, because a bunch of my friends have clipped into that right there. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do that. And yeah, you just ride up on here, lots of things growing. We probably gotta fix that a lot. And we're into the lower section, which I've barely built.
With the trail not fully shown, it's time to start building.
Alright, so I did a little more work off camera since my GoPro's about to die. Not much to do here anyways, and there's a few leaves on it, but that won't really make a difference. I'm worrying about the loam and the loose sticks I'm worried about, but yeah, here's what I did. It's nothing really different. I pulled out a few stuff, I trimmed a bunch of stuff. Not really the shoveling that I did on the first half, but yeah, there you go, that's what I did.
Alright, so there you go, that's the full trail. It is now fully refinished and looks way better than it did before. There's still much work to be done. That's why I'm not going to be riding my bike in this episode. I'm just going to be showing you. Especially some of the woodwork features are very rotten and not up to standards that I could do now. So I'm going to be fixing those later. So yeah, for now let's just do a quick walk through the trail and show you guys what we did.
Alright, so you go. So you walk through, you go up, and then there's a small slope right there, as you can see, not too big, but a good hump. Then you go back up onto this, ride the log, or you can go around. It was also finished. Yeah, pop off. Now it's no old wood scraped over here. A lot more exposed roots, which is gonna be quite difficult. I'm not sure if you keep those or throw them away. I want to keep a little bit of gnar in this trail, so yeah. And then you go through here, and then right there's a teeter-totter. I fixed it up a little bit. It's now more balanced as well. As it has like a lot more smooth. It's a lot more smooth and balanced than it was before. Yeah, and then you keep going. This right here, I took this down a lot right here. It used to be way worse than it is now. I'm gonna have to fix this in later episodes, but for now I completely took away that tree. It's quite good now because you can like see everything and it'll not hit you in the face every time you go on top of the teeter-totter. And then you gain a little bit of speed here, so you can ride up this ramp. This thing is gonna be definitely a thing I'm gonna need to fix because it's quite a sketchy roll down. I've crashed this many times and really hurt myself once. So yeah, I gotta fix that. The slash pile's now out of the way and the berm is now better than ever. So I'm probably gonna make like a real berm soon, like later, but for now that's good. Yeah, same ride through. I'm probably gonna be using something like this thing, maybe like a skinny roll up and roll down, so like the thing on ladies only. If you guys see my one of my previous videos. Yeah, so then you go through here, you go up this little hill, and then gain some speed for a little pop right there. Like I said before, I'm going to be making a cutoff right there so you can keep going. And then yeah, you get speed for the part that I've not refurbished up there, that you'll be seeing in seconds. Which I'll be fixing in another later episode. I know there's a lot of stuff that we have to wait, but for now, there's a lot of filming time that I took, so I think it's enough for a full video. But yeah, that's the trail. I think it looks way better than ever. It's probably about a minute long to minutes like 15. I'm really excited to ride this when it's in better condition, because right now some of the work is bad, as I told you before. So yeah, that's the end of part 1. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now we got to go into part 2, so I'm excited to see what we do. Alright, so it's pretty early in the morning right now. I'm back out on the trail, and today I'm going to try and redo this feature that's been here since the start of the trail. It's called the JBJ. Here is it right here. So basically just get some speed, go up the ramp, and then you roll down this. But this right here has caused a lot of injuries, and even I've hurt myself on this. So today we're going to try and make an actual roll down to help out the younger riders, and also it'll be easier to gap. Here we have a stack of wood that we used to add fences to, like these were for fences. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cut these in half and then use them for the roll down. Alright, so now that we finished up our full roll right here, as you can see, all the rungs are in and the rocks are down the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and take from our gold pile over there that I've been making and stack it up at the bottom right there to make a really nice rundown. There you go. I think we finished up that feature. The dirt was pretty quick. I just need something that would hold it up. And here is the final feature. You start over here, you roll up onto the log, and then you take a slight turn down. It's not too steep, and it's pretty stable, so I think I'm ready to ride it. Alright, so now that I got my my ramp sorted out, my bike's right here. My old one, I got a new one, but fortunately not been able to show it yet. But here we go. I'm going to go ride this thing. I've done a few run-ups of it, and it looks exciting. I'm excited to do this. Alright, I got like nothing left in my SD card. I gotta go refill it. But hopefully I can do a quick little run up of this trail before it goes, so let's see. Hopped on the straggler today. Gotta fix it up first. That is not in a condition to ride yet.
check there. There we go. Water. There we go. Alright, now we're back on the trail. It's after lunch and ready to get back into this. I got a full SD card and I got a portable charger with me over there, so we're ready to get going. Today's gonna be a little bit different. Now we're going to start to make the trail faster, because if you guys saw my last part where I was riding it, I was really slow and it was kind of janky and stuff. So now we're just gonna find some make some more gold mines and stuff, and we're gonna use those to make this trail as flowy as possible. We're also redoing this berm over here. I'm not sure if this will be now or later, but yeah, so hopefully it's gonna be awesome. Here you go. First thing, I gotta figure out my line right here. It's gonna have something where I'm going in and it's gonna be tight turn this way, so we gotta move all this crap out of the way. And we can start to move the berm over here, so let's take all this off. Do the most of the berm. Oh no, mushrooms are nice. Cool. Yeah, this one's not trustworthy, so gotta get rid of it. And move all the dirt so it's a nice line of the path. I think that's about as good as we're ever going to get it. Let's go take a look at what it sees at the top of this feature. Alright, that looks really nice. Just look at that thing. It's going to sit right around that tree and right into the next part of the trail, which is really good. Yeah, so for now, I guess we go up and we start working on that part right there, which gives you quite a slow run up to this feature, which should give you a chance to just try and huck it, you know? Let's do that. Alright, now that's done. I think I cut off like a lot of room there. So now it's gonna be giving me more speed right up into the drop. So I guess now is this section over here, but this section doesn't really much. Let's get back to the start and see what we can do. I did end up making this section faster, but it doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just gonna keep it out. Alright, there we go. I finished up with that thing, I believe. There's still gonna be some stuff more that I'm gonna do, but for now, I just did this so I'll get some more speed for future I'm gonna make. As you can see, I had some dirt right there over top of some roots, as well as right there, just to make it so it's more flowy. And I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna make like a log ride right there, starting off right there or right there. So yeah. All right, so I have a basic idea of what I'm gonna do. I think that I'm gonna get my grandpa to chainsaw this right here. So it's gonna be roll up onto that, and then you're gonna go across, and it's gonna be roll from this log over to that one right there, and then it's gonna be like a drop or a roll down. I can't really tell. I think it should be a drop, but not too big of a drop, because that's kind of small, you know. So yeah, let's hope that works out, you know. This might be the longest part of this entire thing, but I gotta go ahead and chop off all these, so let's do that. Let's go. With the shape of the log sorted out, it was time to notch in the wood. Alright, that works. So now we got the wood ready. I guess now we just gotta figure out how to do add the rungs and stuff. Alright, so I've started on the wood now for the skinny, and I know this is going to take a long time to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward it to the end. Alright, here we go. The like half the woodwork feature is done. As you can see, I've added about 10 rungs or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, exactly 10 rungs right over there. The board's down in place. I'm probably gonna nail it in soon, and yeah, all the pockets are in and the entire thing is loaded. I just need to make sure that this thing is a little less sketchy, because right now this is a big hole of rot right there. So I'm probably gonna fill that in with gold, and then yeah, I gotta wait till morning to get some more rungs. And of course, I don't really expect everybody to ride this feature, so I gotta prepare for the go around, because right now, if you take away this, then you're gonna see like this thing goes right on the top of the truck. So I gotta make it so you can it just cuts the corner a little bit more, so you can go around that thing. Alright, so there we go. Now we officially have a ride around. I think this thing will be quite hard to do. It's probably a double black feature just because of the turn onto it. It's not that high off the ground, so it might be like a mandatory. Just depends on how I'm feeling when I do it, but now it's nailed down. It's a steady roll down, and then there's a roll around it, so which is good. Now I guess I just gotta clean up the area, and I'm done for the day. And for that, day 2 is done. I can definitely say that this day was the most productive day I've ever done in this mountain biking trail, which is only like a year or whatever. Yeah, so let's just do a run by of what we did today. We made this, which is a huge step up from what we had last time, because now we have our own feature there that's almost done. We just need to add some rungs right there, and it's basically ready to send. We've made this entire part smoother by adding gold dirt on spots where it's a little rooty, which makes it a lot easier to go fast and gets you prepared for the next spot. I did this part off camera, but I made this teeter-totter a lot less slanted and a lot more rideable, it's like a lot more flowy and stuff. The biggest thing we did today, this morning, was which we made our own new roll down from the JBJ, and we added the new berm, which is amazing, amazing difference to what we had before. And last and probably least, we raked the entire trail a little bit more. So instead of shoveling it, we added a full raking to it, which means it's a lot more smooth and clean than it was before. First full day up here was amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and spend some time with my family, but don't worry, I will be back tomorrow. And just one of our extra clips here, I got one of our alpacas called Zed. Yeah, they stay up on our island. They're basically our pets, and yeah, they're alpacas. Really cool animals. They have 3 stomachs, and 2 of them like pets. This one, and there's one. The other ones are over there, but there's another one that likes pets, and the rest of them don't really like them. We got Zed, which is here. We got Y, which is the white one, as you can see through the trees, hopefully. There's the leader of the pack, the only male, called Oscar. And then we got 2 black ones called Velvet and Lacey. Alright, here we are, 3rd morning, Tuesday. I made some adjustments to this feature, but nothing worth noting. I'm just trying to figure out that once we get some speed down this roll right here, we probably have to carry some speed, and we need to make a spot where you can like turn around and stuff. So I guess what we're going to do right here is just clear a small little path for them to turn around. Alright, good start. We got all the place cleared over here, so now we can have a long time to turn. Let's see what it looks like when it's on top of the log. Oh, that's a lot of room. Yeah, we got tons of room, so that people do not have to be afraid to stop taking their time, and yeah, it gets right back on the trail. That fur might be a problem, but overall I think it's good. Alright, so we got ourselves some lumber right there. I did not put in the footage because I thought it wasn't that interesting. It was just some, I don't know, some lumber that we cut. We cut it just like anybody else. And yeah, now we've just got to put it on the rungs. So yeah, see you then. Alright, so that took a lot of time and rungs, but I finally finished it. Here we go. So I'm just going to explain what you do here. So start off here, either you hop off the log or you drop. You have to gain enough speed to keep going and turn the alternate route. Go up the skinny and stay flat as a small up curve towards the really tight skinny. Take a long turn out to the side and go outside the woodwork, and then do an easy roll down. I'm gonna go with my bike and see if I can do this, because this is gonna be pretty sketchy. Alright, I got my bike with me right there. Now we gotta figure out how the line works and whereabouts we need to ride in order to make it so like the back wheel does not fall off anything. I'm really worried about right there. That's why I made it quite wide and going narrower and narrower, in case it then falls off the log right there. And I did a few runs up straight here, as you can see. It looks like that back wheel is right off the edge, but let's just go take another look. So you're riding in. Middle. Okay, that's fine. Sharp turn onto that right there. Ooh, that cuts it tight. That cuts it really tight. Okay, so the back wheel is fine. It's more about right there that kind of troubles me. Alright, so I did a few run-ups now. I've not been able to do it yet. I'm gonna try and do it on camera now, just to show you guys. It's pretty hard. Ooh. Oh god. Oh no, why did I do that? Yes! Let's go! What was that, like 5-6 attempts? But I finally did it. That's actually kind of intense, but I can now say that I did it, so that's pretty good. I think the next step to this is trying to figure out a way to ignore this bypass right here and make an easier route onto the log. So I'm thinking right here, because right now, that sign was kind of old. You can't really see, it's all washed down because it's from like last year. But here is like the main feature. You go up onto here and you try to do like, try to put your front wheel onto the log and then hop your back wheel on, which is very difficult. And I think I should make something that would make all riders be able to do this without having to do this annoying bypass. So I think the first thing we have to do is we have to try and find a way to trailblaze right through here. Go between these 2 trees or just chop that one down in general. And then add like a board or something right there so it's an easy pass onto the log. And then, yeah, so I think I gotta get the chainsaw out. But first, before I do that, I gotta, I guess I should start to, make a route right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now our alt entrance is done. As you can see here, it's basically a really easy roll down. It might almost be more fun than the first way. It's quite long and it starts out with a little bit of a hump right here, and it just goes into a little rooty section right up, and it lines you straight with that log over there. So yeah, I guess now all we have to do is just try and ride it, see what it feels like, and then get the chainsaw out. Alright. Alright, my battery's dying, so I'm not gonna like film myself doing all this, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna scoop this all out and replace it with actual dirt. It took me like 5 seconds anyways, so there's not really any point of showing it, but here's the after pick. I'm gonna go ahead and fill some rocks right there. Alright, now that that's all done, as you can see here, it's a nice little build up onto the log, and then you can go right across into the straggler. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to do that footage. I was running out of battery, but as you can see, it's pretty easy to get into it. I'm ready to go get my bike and try it out, I guess. Oh no, so close. Let's go. Alright, and with that, the straggler is completely finished. It's more rideable and it's not a double black anymore, which is good. I think with that, the entire upper borderlines is safe to ride again with all the features, so I should go ahead and try that. I almost forgot. There's one more thing we have to do. This fern right here has lived its good life, but unfortunately, it has to go. This trail, when you're going down this, you lose too much speed and you run right into that. So you gotta make sure that flows right back on the trail. So goodbye, fern. All right, let's do this. Whatever. I can't do that. Not today for some reason. That's a fun berm. That's the first time I've ever done it. So now we have the rest of the trail finished. We have one more thing we have to do before the entire trail is finished. This jump right here is really awkward. It jumps you off right to the side and it's not very good at all. As you can see, I many times have jumped and fallen right into that fence right there. So we probably got to cut a new line right there and find another log to place right there. And then we have to make like a little jump for us to continue on the trail and give us more speed for the feature up there. Alright, that took a lot of heaving, but as you can see, that log is right there. So let's go cut off those ferns so we can add some gold dirt in the middle there to make it properly accessible for a jump. Alright, that took me 14 minutes, but I finally did the jump. Here we go. There's lots of dirt on the side, and it slants up so you can take enough jump. I'm probably going to have to shear off those a little bit so you have enough time to jump it and are not worried about all that. And that probably have to be chainsawed. But other than that, It's looking quite great. Yeah, this whole thing, it needs to be piled with rocks first, I realize, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. Now this thing is done. You can see the entire lip is finished. We got cut off all that right there to give us more space, and then we should reshape the ground a little bit so it's less slanted, so it's going to be easier to jump. Yep. Okay. Feature's done. It looks good, as you can see. Yeah, some dirt on the side, and then once you get closer, it's the grippy stuff, which is good. It also kind of looks neat, the transition from black to orange. But yeah, the jump is pretty much ready. I think it doesn't really need much clearing out. I just wanted it so it would not get caught in the handlebars and stuff. That might be a problem, but not right now, that thing right there. But yeah, it's pretty much ready to send, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. Now that I know it's possible, I'm gonna see if I can get more air. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's it for day 3, I guess. Made a lot of progress today. About the same amount of progress as we did yesterday. Worked on 3 features instead of 2, but one was half finished, so I don't know, I guess it's a tie. I feel way more productive than I did last summer. Maybe it's my newfound skills, but jump's working quite well right now. I'm happy about it. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Alright, here we are, day 4. There's one more thing we have to do on upper borderlines before we finish up the trail and we go on to the lower section. This entire spot right here is really bumpy, and it's a big speed loser before the big bridge up there, as you can see. So we gotta make sure that this is all flat. So I'm just gonna take the Matic to it, and yeah. Alright, that took 13 minutes, but as you can see, it's a lot smoother than it was before. It's gonna carry right out and get some more speed. Just this part right here, that's a little bit of a dip. I'm not sure if you can see or not, but it's quite a big dip right there. So I'm just gonna have to repair that, and then I think we're good. Alright, I finished up with it, as you can see right here. It's nice and smooth. I've cut off each of the parts where it's too hilly, and then I added dirt to the parts that's not. It's really nice. Hello, Sam. And I think it'll give you enough speed to go in for that drop right up there. So I guess the only thing left to do is test it out, and I think we're completely done with the trail for now. Alright, let's do 4 on through. Upper borderlines on Thornby Island. There we go. Whatever. Close enough. Let's see how the end works. I'm excited. Damn, that's smooth. Alright, now I think that upper borderlines is finally finished. I guess it's time to make a sign, and then time to get into the double block stuff. Alright, got a new sign back up and ready, all nailed in. As you can see on the wood, it's way better than this one down here. This one's all moldy, and it's kind of the wrong piece of wood, but this one appeared, it's nice and flat. It's up on the tree, easy to see, and puts you right into the trail, which is really good. Please comment down below what you think the name should be for the feature we built this week. And other than that, we're completely finished the trail. I guess it's time to work on lower borderlines. This one is not finished, unlike the other one, which I finished last summer. This one I've barely done any work to. I've made a few features and that's about it. I guess I'm going to show you guys what we built last summer. So here's called the Drunken and Canadian. It's a really hard feature in which you roll up, this is probably kind of technical. It doesn't look that flat, but it's actually not that flat at all. Sorry. But you roll up here, giving as much speed as possible, and then you quickly have to go across and you have to drop off. I was making a roll down, as you saw, or like a drop, small drop last summer, but I never got to finish it. So I guess that's the first step, is to build the roll down before working out the continuing down the trail. Just to tell you guys, lower border lines will probably be double black, unlike upper border lines, and it's gonna be way longer, like double the time, and it's gonna be a lot steeper. It's still probably across country, but there's a lot more downhill parts because that was basically flat. Like the road up there is quite hilly, but that right there, I don't know why, but it's really flat. So yeah, so other than that, I've built the two features. This is the first one, and let's go check out the second one. Parkour! Oh yeah, that's hard hitting. There you go. So we got all that trail to clear back there, which is about 10 seconds of trail. And then you get this thing right here, which is really cool. It's the only rock work that we have on this entire trail, or both trails, in which is a small slab down after climbing up a small bit. I have done this before. It's basically finished. I'm probably gonna fix that up a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of washed down and stuff, so it's probably not in good condition to ride. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, see, I added a little bit of dirt right there, but back then it was a lot more dirt. It just sort of got washed down and stuff, so that's probably the first thing we gotta do. I also wanted to make one where it's a big log across, you turn and then you ride back onto, because there's like a bunch of logs overlapping each other. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do, and I don't think we're gonna be doing lots of it this time, but I guess for now we gotta go get the rungs and start nailing them in. Alright, it's day 5, I believe, right now, and we're back at the lower section of the trail. Today we're going to try and fix this right here to get some rungs right there. I might not be riding it because it's a little sketchy, but we just got to fill this in. Take away all that kind of stuff in there and try to make like a little jump or something like that, and just try and trailblaze myself over to the slab near the bottom of the trail. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Just realized there's a problem. Right now there's the boards right here. They're too far away, so the rungs cannot go on top of them. So I guess what we have to do is try and pull them out and try to figure out another solution that we can do for a roll down. Alright, I was thinking that maybe we could take away this rung right here and place these in there in like a little notch that we can create. And then we can add rungs down it as a roll down, because right now there's not really any other way we can do it without making another structure, which would take too much time. So the problem with this is that it's the one that's screwed in, so it gives us more stability and we not like break off when we try to drop it. So it's gonna be kind of hard to pull this out, but I'm gonna see if I can do it. Alright, it took a long time, but I finally got him out. I'm not sure how to put this one in, because it's kind of too small for a chainsaw. But at the same time, like, we need something to hold this thing in, so we don't have to like just screw it in and hope it works. So that's another thing I gotta figure out, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I gotta do something about this, because I don't want this entire feature to go to waste, you know. So let me figure that out. Alright, here with me, I got myself a piece of wood. And we decided that we're going to put the wood right here and screw it in with 2 screws to keep it strong, and then put the other 2 ones on top of it. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while I'm there, I guess we're going to clear out the start of the thing and then the end of the feature. So I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Alright, it's after lunch now. The full area is swept, and I got myself some more rungs. So let's see if I can finish them all before the end of the day, because I think this is my last full day here up at the cabin. So, yeah, I'm running out of battery, and you guys already know that I can do nails and all that stuff. So I'm not going to film this. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in myself. Alright, this will be all day. Like, well, not all day, but like 2 hours maybe. But I finally got this finished. I had to make sure that it was all secured and stuff, so it would not like fall off, because it was kind of on a sketchy spot. But here you go, the finished ladder. Yeah, at the bottom there's a little bit of dirt, and then I had a small up there. I don't know what it's gonna do, and I've run out of nails, but it's just there for security. And the rung's looking pretty good, I guess. I'm not gonna ride it yet because I don't really have that much time before the day ends. This is my last day, so I'm gonna try and clear as much trail as possible. So my battery's not that good enough, but I guess I'm just gonna go and do it myself, and then I'm going to show you guys what I've done. because it's not that interesting to see clearing trails. Who would ever want to see that? Okay, so yeah, see you then. All right, here you are at the final day. I'm sorry I never got to like show you guys the way I built yesterday, but I built all the way down to this slab, all the way back to the trail. As you can see, this little trail running through there. It's not that interesting anyways, you guys don't really need to see it. But yeah, today I'm thinking I'm gonna repair this slab so it's an easy roll off, because without this you're just gonna bottom out your fork. Yeah, so I'm gonna fix that out, and I'm also thinking I'm gonna make like a little trail that goes through all the logs right there. I'm gonna make it so it's like the best feature I've ever made. It's gonna be like a log that rolls down there. It's gonna go over top of that log, and it's gonna go expand around, and there's a bunch of logs over here that's gonna pass through. It's gonna go back onto the trail. It's gonna be multiple ways and stuff. I don't care if this takes a few weeks. I think this would be a really neat future idea. So I figured, why not start now? So yeah, I'm just gonna collect all the gold, make a little hole, and then yeah, start to build. So let's do that. All right, so I grabbed some gold that I got in there, and I mixed it up with the gold in here, so now it's a much better landing. I won't be able to ride it yet, but because I need to finish out this feature and we're kind of running out of time. And battery too, so like 18%. I should have charged it last night, but yeah, so I guess what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try and cut off all that to make it flat, and then take off all the bushes on the front, and then start to just bring it through. It's okay, because these things are very invasive and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. They're not even trees, so we're perfectly fine if these things get destroyed. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come across this log. We're gonna ride this, and then make a feature that goes over top of this right here, and then back down. And there's gonna be an option to roll this feature right here. And then we're gonna keep going. There's an option to roll that one right there, or we can keep going and roll that one. It's gonna come across, and it's gonna snake through the trees. Let's go from another angle here. Yeah, so one option's gonna go right there. One option's gonna go across that log and then roll down. And the last option, which is gonna be the longest one, is to snake all the way around there. Turn that log, go into this log, go underneath that log, and then roll off right there. So there's a lot of options, and it's gonna take a really long time to make, but let's just get started with the mother log, because I guess that's the first thing we gotta do. So I'm running out of battery. I have 15% left, but I'm gonna do what I can do with my battery and start to make the feature. All right, my battery's running out, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna do that for the rest of it. It's not even that exciting, but yeah, so I guess I'll see you when I do this. My battery's at 6%, so I gotta go. All right, here I am. I finished up what I could do, going up into there. I think that I'm gonna save the woodwork for another time, because right now, like, I don't really want to save it half finished like I did the straggler, because I didn't. All right, unfortunately my GoPro died, so I'm using my phone right now. This is my this is the end of the whole building episode. Thankfully, I finished up as much as I could. I had a lot of progress this week, more progress than I had like the entire summer last time. I guess it's just motivation of using film and stuff. But I'm probably have to go back, get my GoPro into the computer, and just try and convert the files so I can go edit it. I know this is probably gonna take me like 80 hours to do, to edit this and stuff. So if you guys really do appreciate this, like this video and subscribe so you can see a part 2 and gives me motivation to make it. Yeah, so here is what I did. I hope this is a good camera angle. I can't really see. The GoPro is much better than the phone, but it goes all the way along there. I'm going to add the woodwork another day, like the planks up there, because I don't really want to save it half finished like I did the straggler. I think this is pretty good progress. I completely altered up the landing, and the entire trail is built back there. I guess now we just do like a little bit of a feature show off of what we did this weekend before and after. So I'm gonna take a few photos, and yeah, I'll see you guys again. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Congratulations for watching this whole thing. I know it was 44 minutes at least, but yeah, I appreciate it. So if you like this video, then please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next video.